Donald Trump has not made it a secret that he, of course, has been going insane ever since Biden dropped out of the race and Kamala Harris became the presumptive nominee within 24 hours of that. We have seen him back out of the debate that he is supposed to be having with Harris. And to her credit, Harris says, I'm still showing up for it. Like, even if I'm by myself, I'll talk to ABC for 90 minutes. So she's already calling him out for that. He, of course, has been freaking out about the fact that she has now raised over $250 million. He's freaking out about the polls that now show that she is beating him, including in many of the swing states where he was crushing President Biden. And he has shown us his panic with his all-night posting sprees that he goes on Truth Social. But the biggest reason that Donald Trump, and of course his entire campaign, his surrogates and everybody, the biggest reason they're freaking out right now is because Kamala Harris and her campaign are beating them at their own game. And if you were wondering what I mean by that, here is what MSNBC contributor Ryan Beckwith wrote this week. The Harris campaign and its Democratic allies have made a sharp turn away from Biden's serious approach in describing Trump world, adopting a more mocking tone. In both cases, the strategy is reminiscent of Trump's messaging. Pick a simple theme and repeat it over and over and over. In an ironic twist, all that tribalism made Republicans vulnerable to the same attack. So, to kind of put it in smaller words here, she's beating Trump at his own game by coming up with fun little catchphrases to describe Trump and the entire Republican Party. And what is the catchphrase? They're weird. In fact, it actually began as weird, sick freaks in that campaign email from the Harris campaign this past weekend. Weird, sick freaks. But of course, the good folks on the internet who have been mocking every Republican that posts anything on Twitter by saying that's weird, they've shortened it to that's weird. But I kind of like the weird, sick freaks, right? Because they are sick and they are freaks. They're not just weird, they're sick freaks. So I like the whole thing together, but if you want to shorten it to just that's weird, that's fine. But that's what Trump has done ever since he came into politics. Just these short little messages. Crooked Hillary. Lock her up. Build the wall. Sleepy Joe Biden. Lying Kamala Harris. Lying Ted Cruz. Lil Marco Rubio. 3 words here, 3 words there, right? That's it. And those messages resonate with the people. They truly do, because, let's face it, as a whole country, we're all collectively very dumb. Individually, super smart. Put us all together, we get very stupid very quickly. But it works. And Trump has known that. That's why Trump does it. That's been his game. That's been his thing. He doesn't have to talk about policy. All he does is he goes out there and relentlessly mocks all his opponents. Ron DeSanctimonious. Nicknames, name calling. That's his thing. And now the Harris campaign says, you know what? We're going to do the same thing. And it's working. If you have spent any time on Twitter in the last 2 or 3 days, you have seen people on the left mocking every post of those on the right saying, that's weird. You're weird. Weird thing to say. This talking point is catching on to the point where Republicans are now getting pissed off about it. They're ranting and raving on Fox News. They're ranting like lunatics on Twitter about it. They hate it because it works. So yes, Mr. Beckwith here is correct. Kamala Harris is now beating Donald Trump at his own game, and it is absolutely driving him and the rest of the Republican Party crazy. Hi everyone, this here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet, so please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.